guess I should start putting OBS on this monitor. Let me do this as well. Where did that go? There we go. Jeez. Sure is dark in here. Mission select is interesting. I don't know if there's a type of game where I'd be like, I really gotta go play that mission again, but maybe there's some completionist reason to do it. Oh, that's adding a story. Still haven't done Twitch stories yet. Every time I think about it, I'm already live. And it's like, well, am I gonna do it now? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Most likely, I won't do it. This guy looks like he's having a rough day. Kind of want to do a little bit of progress on this. I don't even tells you. Where's the quarry? I guess. Were they just all in the quarry? I don't even know. This quest tracker takes up like a lot of the screen. I don't think I even really like looked at the quarry. Maybe. I don't know. Might have skipped this entire area, basically. Looks like somewhere interesting. Is it though? Or is it somewhere I've already been? I think I have been here. No smoking reminder. Even though it's technically an outdoor space, still part of the Bureau, no smoking rule does apply. Possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Well, you know people didn't listen to that. The amount of like cigarette butts individual smokers can leave behind and just not care about it is truly a baffling thing. Obviously, I guess, you know, there's a lot who are responsible because otherwise there would be cigarette butts everywhere, and there kind of still are sometimes. Maybe it's not that bad, at least I don't tend to see a lot. but a truly devoted. Why is the music just because of these things? Like these guys aren't even killable. What is that TV screen? Oh, so I thought that was like a face. It was like the reflection of this like cube. Let's like minimize this thing because it keeps like barely changing color. I'm like, what's happening? But it's not changing, it's Steam, so it's like doing some sort of promotional thing, I guess, but there's something in here. I don't know where. I'm not sure how I would know where. It's a big area. There's a guy like up there. He's stuck.
Another pouch for Arish.
What? Another pouch? How? How did I do that? Kill the right amount of dudes? I'm not even supposed to be here anymore. I've accomplished my mission. Alright, now I can go to various different places. Coolant pumps up a level, sure.
The mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said.
I think I replayed that line because I never finished the last time I saw the mold because I couldn't find the last like node of mold. It was like impossible to find. Or I was blind, you know. One, the other, both. That's not mold. That's just blue. I'll do the mold thing first. Oh, that might be out of the area the mold is in. I will go do the Alan Wake stuff soon. I just want to like maybe do the Arish thing first. Because Arish is a homie. Nothing is even on this level of it.
Old squad made of Orishas.
Except for that guy. But other than that, climb up the pipes over here. tell what's just like weird blue lighting and what's. Oop. Oh, I think I see you.
That should slow it
There
down.
we go. I don't know if doing all the mold clearing stuff would be anything, or if it's literally just gonna be for ability points. I'll probably take the seized additional enemy thing next. Energy converters. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Did I look in here at all? Since I got the ability to be in these. I just wish you could get like... Oh, well, there's something. I guess getting more notes is always a reward. Mold appearing near some of my kitchens. The Golden Chow Catering Company. Okay, there should be a guy in here somewhere. Where'd he go? Ooh.
Ouch. Just like Rish said.
If I just take the elevator, can't I just get to Black Rock Processing, actually? How do I actually get up there? Now that I'm looking at it, I have no idea. I'll just go to the Atlas Chamber. That'll be good enough. Oh, hello. Oh, guy. Thought he was gonna be over here. Bro's name is Guy.
Radiant's doing chance without HRAs.
Okay. We'll actually get in the direction that I want to go. This way. Oh, hello.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Wells. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
Oh, I guess I did.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter...
From Marshall to Salvador. Did we meet Salvador at all? Recent tension between Trench and Darling. Sudden hostility towards Darling Project. Oh yeah, because he was corrupted by the Hiss, I guess.
Any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No. Nothing.
Oh, the audio for that carries like a while.
Arish saw it coming though. I should get these back to him.
Alright, well that was quick. I thought that one would take like a while. Maybe because I left it for a long time and now I have like big damage.
I think she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Oh yeah, I remember that one now. Alright, back to Central Executive. And then we can proceed to Alan Wake stuff. Exciting. Alan Wake 2 draws ever closer.
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every...
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... Well, it's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the Hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches? Too late now.
Now, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies
Oh,
during
isn't that
full
the anchor?
moons. Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night.
Something was that we already
Do
read
you remember
about.
the occasion we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks? Just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, thought I could do more good here. Somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Right here at this table, as always, forever. Alright, I'm gonna get the C's an additional enemy one. I haven't really gotten levitation duration because I feel like I never need to levitate that much. I kind of want to go back to the asynchronous suit. I like it. It's cool. Not sure if I have access to anything else that could give me a cool update. Should I go check this quickly? I kind of don't want to, but I also feel like I should be able to find it really quickly if I just don't be dumb.
gotten in here too? All right.
Allegedly.
Let's get cleaning, she said, talking her gun.
The immediate, like, Flame 1. Flame 2, you know what? I have a feeling they just didn't all spawn properly. Because that was, like, ridiculously easy. Also, I think they respawned, too. There were more. Oh. Really would rather not. But I guess I must. I can't even weaken these guys enough to seize them. How discreet is the audio thing in this? Okay, I want to turn down like the sound effects like down a bit more. Chaotic fights, it's like still kind of loud. Some of the noises are like really, I don't know, harsh. I do not care about you guys. I don't know. Not even give me anything. Probably gave me like crap. I don't want to. Oh, that knocked me out of the thing. Okay. I don't know if it's worth opening the window or not. Astral constructs. I don't really have enough for anything. Is Emily in here? Or is she still downstairs? Oh, she is in here.
Sorry, ma'am. I took them. Darling asked for any visual materials to be stowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again. I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down. Well, I've got a bureau.
I already heard all those, so.
Yes, ma'am, Director Phaeton.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
When you get back.
Okay.
We gotta be methodical.
I can't hover in here. Can't I show them my cool powers? Wait, where's the elevator again? I thought it was an executive affairs.
Director Phaeton did a fine job handling this, especially considering how new she is. I suppose, but the
There's an elevator there. Is that below here? Missing persons. They're just all dev team members. Almost certainly. Alright. Going to the investigation sector. Everything reads 7/14.
Hello?
July 14th.
Anyone
Is
here?
that meaningful?
Guess not.
That one, no. That one really takes place in like the fall, I think. Latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Oops. Letters of condolence. Network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Lost large amounts of case files.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Darling investigation. Ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling. Inhumane treatment of something currently housed in the Bureau, Dylan Faden. All files pertaining to that name were inaccessible. Classified under highest clearance. Lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. Non-human paranatural entities. Would that be the big ball thing? What was it called? All files on bright balls. For the interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of pre-approved files. We received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey, the name of the fictional detective in those books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction work coming true. I think this is worth looking into. That is indeed pretty interesting. We're gonna have to move that somewhere. So many notes. Increase in AWE cases. We don't have the staff. Staff we lost in the Hartman thing, and those who left for other departments after Kirkland quit. So this is an entire abandoned sector, I guess. Put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location. This is Kirkland's letter, I guess. Staff can't continue to work on these under these conditions. Routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector lost to the whatever loose inside. Tractor. Local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. This webcam is like including more on that side than it needs to. It might still be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not centered at my monitor. Lacerations, left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries to the extremities, dislocation of the right knee, complete avulsion of the upper right extremity, with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma to the abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Removal of organs consistent with animal attack. 2019. Keystone. We stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE. Event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. It reminds me of the Ordinary case. Keystone. Markings on various buildings, 2 overlapping circles with a dot in a shared space. I don't know what Keystone is. Quantum Break. I think Quantum Break probably has some sort of connection. I feel like I heard vaguely about that. Frank Elk Tractor, Olive Green. John Deere, Frank Elk. Items capable of vocalized responses or growls. Trenton, Texas. Evil tractor that escaped. Mrs. Burrow revealed she had a domestic altercation earlier that night. Oh, this is where that battery goes. Okay. Launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate program. This is about the Fadens. Oh, nice. I'm about to just let you just grab it
Now
from there.
that gate should open.
Really just throw a lot of documents at you here. I'm happy about it, but... Incident A49. Air filters were changed, and prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice. Alice Wake? Wait, who's on the visitor's log? Richard Jennings, Matthew Kroll. Oh wait, no. Dr. Klinkman, Nick Meadow. I don't know, I don't recognize it. Whatever.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
The Blessed Organization. Paracriminal. Oh, this is the camera thing. It's related to the camera thing. Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. Blessed repair and service. Suspected object of power case. someone else that's in on everything.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
There he is. This would be a little cooler if Alan Wake 2 hadn't come out already, but still.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Gippisch.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. We found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Was he a poet that was rewritten to be a filmmaker? Oh, was that the good noise? Something else on? Oh, the door just opened, I think. Huh. This? No. This lamp? that? Oh, wait, what? Oh. Those were the keys.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change. Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay. Violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came.
Why is this one so much quieter?
Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
It's not because I lowered the... Well, I guess I can find out real quick. I turn the effects volume back up to 71. And then I play that.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Probably speech. Maybe I should just turn speech up a bit if his are gonna be quieter. Oh, pretty big new area. Yellow paint.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Shaded facet. Is that a new type of material? Whoa. That looks really cool. They do a lot of really fun visual stuff in this game.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
I don't know if it's like really technically difficult or if it's just like, I mean, some of it probably is, like the The ashtray maze, I feel like, probably wasn't simple. Seized protection. Somebody's like way better even at the same rarity. What the monster? Seizing takes longer than it should by default, almost. For how good it is. Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Anderson, Tor, Anderson, Odin. Wonder who would be redacted in this list. Agents? Kidnapping of altered individuals. Sanctions against altered organizations. Breaching the Ash Act. All victims released. No surveillance of the Anderson brothers or Wake because he's presumably dead.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Tough. That scared me a little bit. Just like walked in there and I was like, that guy always there? He was mine, of course, but then he just died. Can I like not get in here? Seize protection. Incoming damage after seizing enemy. Oh. That's like less good than I thought. I thought it would like buff my seized guy. I don't know. Oh, I thought I could actually go through that. Wait, where am I going now? Oh.
This darkness is blocking the door. Now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise, and sentient light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Yellow paint. What's the point of even having like mold stuff here if I'm... I guess he might have been able to start... No, I don't think you could start this in. I know, I bet this is for something now. I get credit for completing it if I've already shot all the mold. Why does it look like that would be breaks? I mean, it just does. Like a moldy patch. And then... But it's not. It's not breakable. Okay. Fine. 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 Keep your secrets. Or have no secrets, I guess. Can I make a new gun now? Surge. Oh, it's like a sticky launcher. Alright. Doesn't even have upgrades, so just like, you know what? You got this in the DLC, you're not gonna upgrade this. I'll finally upgrade levitation duration, I guess. Oh no, it does have upgrade. Whatever. Blast radius. Ballistic ground slam boost. That's kind of cool, actually. Some of these are like, whatever. Let's get the blast radius one for now. We have to upgrade it like in a different way. Ow. I feel like blast radiuses, radii that are too big are detrimental, actually. Oh no, the plant died.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
I was hired to do my job. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using items, words like altered items or AWs are paracriminal. They already know the facts, they know just as much, if not more. Agent Hewitt. Blew up those tracks, killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. Ooh, do I get to see an altered train? This is like the plot to Unbreakable in like a reverse order, sort of. Illegal altered item market. Black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranoid natural materials, was raided in the Czech Republic. NASA cooperation review. Black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. All data from space missions is made available for the Bureau. I like that they're doing the Alan Wake thing of like foreshadowing by having narration of future things happening.
Carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
So dark, yeah.
Lads in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. All right, let's go make some new friends.
Ah, I already did that mold. Just like auto finish. That's great. Well, at least it worked that way. That's cool. Keeps telling me about the gun because I haven't needed to like actually use it. Okay, but I've demonstrated proficiency. Can't see that. Vigo Limited. Oh, the train. One of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. The Shadow. Localized manifestations of sentient darkness capable of occupying inorganic and organic material. Human bodies possessed. Shaded objects, yeah.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry, against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Do I need the battery to get it in here, I guess? Blast radius might be more Let's stick on to enemies though, that's fun. They fly, they have guns. They fly now. Oh. Except for that guy. He doesn't fly anymore. Is this any of these like near where I am right now? Not really. We will just get to those as we come. I don't even think I need to track them. I'll see them or I won't, but whatever.
don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me. Shit. Now what?
Classic trap elevator.
What is that?
Empowered by hungry darkness.
Come on, elevator, time to go.
Was desperate.
Oh.
So you don't like the light. I can use that.
The creature. La creatura. I'm supposed to transport these between. Oh, batteries are there. Ah! Oh god.
Nothing even touches it.
I don't see any other batteries. Spec script. Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Yeah, I didn't see where another thing goes together. Oh, wait, no, that's the cube. There's one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh, no, my cube. Ah. Jeez. There's really any way to get health against this guy. Oh. Any other cube spots? My screen is too red. I just died. How am I supposed to do that when my screen red? My cube. There's another one on the ground somewhere, right? Okay. I thought I got 2 cubes, so I think one got stuck. Oh.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Academic psychotherapist, owned and operated a recovery center. Abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent abilities they possess with the aim of shaping reality to his own benefit. Whatever. During the Alan Wake investigation, I guess. Taken into custody, evaluated, released, having been deemed a negligible threat. Okay, now I can go. Ooh, arcade games.
Shoom.
Shoom.
Shim? Shoom. Whatever.
Crowd control. Oh? Oh? It looks so much, it's so much less exciting when it's like just one of these. But these guys again? Oh, also those guys. What? Bonco Entertainment. Shoom. Man, I wish I could just retry it without going through a big loading screen. It was a good loading screen, but... So just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel great without being upgraded at least. blast radius thing. Oh, well, that sucked. Okay. Don't capture those guys. Oh, these guys take a long time to capture. But start leveling up my siege thing. Find out a big laser cut. Wow. That's my current progress on Void Ring. Let's get a big cut. I guess that goes in chunks. I just got a chunk. So why do these explosions seem bad? No more guys? One hiding somewhere? Oh, there you are. Somewhere. Oh boy. What? I had a shield. That's home in. Seems like it. you can't do that? That kind of sucks. I wish you could shield while you were seasoned. Capture that thing, does it just heal me? That'd be kind of cool. I guess there's another one I can find out. If I can get rid of these guys. Looks like it does. I don't know if I was always able to do that. does a good damage. Waves seem like weaker than the last few. As it is, I guess. Just because there's a guy over there. I wish I was playing a game that looked like that, actually.
Games are so realistic these days.
Shroom 2. The sequel, it's not playable. Oh wait. Revisit unique enemies and to take another trip to the Ashtray Maze. The Ashtray Maze just... Car control challenge. Ashtray Maze just the same thing. I guess it probably is. Like the exact same segment. Each enemy killed adds time. Kinda want like C's speed. Killed myself with that. If I fill up the bar, does that mean I'm getting like the maximum or something? Oh. Yeah, I'm back on the idea too much blast radius is just bad. Yeah, I'm assuming fiddling the bar is like where you get the actual reward. High score to beat. Doesn't seem like it would be that high either. Almost there. Wow, that was like way quicker and easier than the other one. Okay, done with that. The other shroom doesn't seem... Oop. Just let me get this. Okay. Door appearance. Previously unseen door. Locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake contacted Agent Sean Dempsey using the phone number given to her in 2010. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken to the motel itself. There's something else I got. Arcade cabinets. Closing arcade in Michigan. Only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together. The parasensitivity of sequels. Just like the demon. Okay. Vending machine properties. Stores a variety of material, edible and inedible and otherwise. Produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Nursing home in Alberta. Canada reference? What time is it? It's only 10:36. I started stream earlier than usual. Well, not even that much earlier. Just like 10 minutes ahead of 9. I should be. I'm probably going to be able to stream a little bit earlier on average, I guess, these days. But magic vending machine. Wholesome news, but actually supernatural vending machine, secretly. Wholesome is one of those words that I feel like people started using a lot and they kind of like made it less. I don't know. That makes any sense at all, but I thought there was like a tape somewhere here. There it is.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of...
Oh, is this the
Southern
podcast guy?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off and I could move out of my parents' basement and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
The moving out of the parents' basement joke is like becoming less funny in the modern and economic reality. What am I supposed to be? I guess now I take the elevator? Or probably, yeah. Around here, you're moving into someone else's parents' basement.
Man, what are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Winston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Well, that looks like one.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit.
Just like Barry.
Okay,
Who's Barry?
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting.
No one can
right?
just send me a
Maybe
flashlight?
from where you're standing.
Right. Okay. Well,
That'd be too easy.
break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
Eagle Limited and Femora. Femora is just such a weird name. I want to go there first. That is my entire rationale.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want to
I don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there. But when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to do. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals, scared of our own shit. We're supposed to be on the same team.
What? I walked too far forward. I didn't get to hear the rest of what he said. Oops. I died pretty quickly now that I don't have the maximum health thing. Also, these guys are probably higher level, but like the loading screen says. That guy definitely. Is he really the only dude? Oh, there's light though. I need a light. Vigorous dodge frequency. Evade cost on dealing shield ability damage. Huh. Ground slime damage after launch hits. This is pretty good too. You gain energy from shielding. Source gained from headshot. I feel like I don't need source. Like what? I don't know. I feel like a lot of these upgrades are just like, why do I need this? Like the game doesn't need this many stats and buffs. Source gained from taking melee damage? Like, what? Why? Health recovery on launch hits is kind of good, though. But actually be worth it. I don't think about it. I love in video games when you like push a door too hard and it just starts like freaking out. I'm reducing the blast radius. I have too many of these also. Distance of 10 feet between items suppresses their effect. Shroom 2 Kolgar's Revenge. User's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Brain enters a stroke-like state which only ends after the user finishes their game. Virtual reality. But as imagined by late 90s and like early 2000s. On TV. Everything that was like an early version of VR was just really fun. Like, not even a version of VR, but just like a TV show's interpretation of VR. It was just always very funny. The vibes were good. That's what real VR should have been like. We messed up. Gotta dial it back. I kind of want like a VR thing at some point, but I don't know. It just never seems like a good time to get in. Like, just because I'm too worried about just replacing it eventually if I just bought in. Well, I didn't know the budget stuff was fucking Oculus, and it was like, well, no thank you. Facebook, you know.
Shit.
If I break the light, is that what happened? Oops.
Damn it.
Maybe the light just doesn't travel down here very well. Gotta get another one. Can upgrade it, but I need more confiscated motives. Can I actually bring a light down there? Or does it just like break every time? I don't even know if there's any lights left up here. There sort of are. It's too hard to like do that without just smashing it. Let's try it. These buttons let me do anything. I need to aim at it. First at this one? No, this is just the I just need to push it over to the right. That, maybe slightly farther. I think that line is actually yellow. It's yellow. That's the sign. Trust in the yellow. Always have faith in yellow. There was a treasure there. Kind of don't want to get it. None of the treasures feel that way. For a lot of the time. Just like, okay.
This thing.
have one solitary ability point. Not enough. Some dudes in here.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you
Jelly.
Jumbo grain. Up and loose and heavy tree sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here?
Why
What
did I
the
not see
hell
that
do you
on my
want?
OBS chat? What? My OBS chat even connected? Just reload the thing. And make sure it's actually loading messages. Test. Okay.
Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing boiler. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
I'm always down with Spider time. I like Spider-Man. Well enough. Oh, jeez. Ah. Yeah, I want the heal. The healing guy. No, heal. Things like... Okay, it scares me when it spam teleports, even though he's on my side. What do you do? Saw the sniper. I'd be running across here. Even fully moved yet. Need to get a light here. Need a cube. Oh. Interesting. not a valid light source. Okay. Not one I can equip. I wish to equip. Missing something in here? Probably. But wow. And there's the light. The light. The light. Okay. It was like a loading screen tip for bringing light sources around like way earlier in the game. Oh. I was wondering what that was about because it never seemed necessary, and now it's like an actual mechanic.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption. Blake did call him the third thing.
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Always.
Always.
Never. Never. Always. Never. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks. Does the noise, then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack, 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 quack.
Beautiful. Alright, let's this feels like something. Nope, it's just weirdness. It doesn't have like a secret passage or anything. Tragic. Where'd my light go? Did it drop it around the corners? Well, whatever, I don't think I need it. Oh, this is actually gonna be a good time to pick
A
up.
chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil.
Find a copy machine.
Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Chain letter in this building would probably be a bad thing to mess with. Shaded heart. Most type 2 shaded individual. Constantly shielded by produces a veil of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. Protect the specimen from harm. Uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica. Ooh, exciting. Alright, we'll get this control point and then I'll take a little break. Be back in a couple minutes. Conquer for N64 Mania still hasn't happened, but we're running out of like video games that are like big to like space out. I mean, there's still 2 Zeldas. I'm trying to think of like what is notable. The fact that both Zeldas still haven't been done is kind of funny. At some point, a plan will need to develop for that.
Send a ranger to my location.
I just feel bad for the Rangers.
Make way for the director.
Well, actually, I kind of want to go to the operations center. Ground Slam is pretty good. I want to copy Fighter, but I have to fight the demons. When did these guys start doing lasers? Is that like this DLC? Launch Ground Slam boost. I think it's just the same thing. Launch speed on launch kills. So many of these things are just like buff after you do things. I don't know. If I made this game, well, I probably just wouldn't have as many.
This
Loot
certainly
thingies.
feels familiar.
Mail 3 copies. Gotta mail them. Did I get like an actual copy of this? Oh, there's the... Oh no, this spooky man letter has found you. The spooky man curse is coming to you. To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to people. If you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you will be. Sally and Houston did not send the letter, and the spooky man ate her cat. Terrence and Greenstone did not send the letter, and the spooky man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters, 30 letters in total so far, and now look at her now. She owns 3 cars, she has all her fingers, she speaks Italian. Damn. Time to start mailing letters so I can learn a new language. Where's the special vending machine? Also, where's the mailbox? Oh, the tubes.
1 cent.
Why can't I just send them all from the same series of tubes? Observation deck for the next one. I need to bind some more things to Stream Deck buttons. There's probably a couple things I could do that would be pretty useful. Why did I block this door again? Or rather, why did I not let it be unblocked after you go through it once? Mail. You've got
2 down.
mail.
To go.
Back to the loading bay. Guess I'll take my Ranger.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Night Springs. Screenplay page 3. The director stepped closer to the horrible entity. Return to my facility and control your power. Oh, that's my guy. gonna go see the new Planet of the Apes movie tomorrow. Kind of curious because that's the director who's gonna be doing Zelda. So it'll be like my metric for how much I expect the Zelda movie to be good. I had like one good impression of it. You know, no! I probably killed him now. Got some light bullets. Do I need it anywhere? I feel like a Zelda movie is... I don't know if it's easier or harder to do than Mario. I guess it's harder because there's a little bit more gravity to it. I don't know. I would think. Like if Mario's a little bit silly, everyone's like, alright, Mario. He's a family guy. Family man. I mean, Zelda is, you know, for kids as well, I guess, but takes itself a little bit more seriously most of the time. I thought about playing Tears of the Kingdom today because that game just passed its like anniversary, and I keep wanting to go back to it. But since I'm like kind of in the middle of Control and probably don't even have like a ton left. I mean, I have this DLC and then I'm basically done with Control. I could maybe finish it or proceed. Oh, there's, what's his face? Hartman thing.
I knew you'd be.
Alright, nothing in here. Well, there's a note. Tomorrow. Paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission. Four astronauts had returned to the Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, so they couldn't name the 4th when asked. There's just a 4th man, AWE-7. I almost wish this game had like more extensive notes and you could like search. Kind of like, what's that? Like, isn't that how Her Story sort of works? Kind of has that gimmick. And a battery. Someone's already in the darkness, maybe in the lab. I hurt myself there, I think. Jam Slam Mega Hoop. Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as FRA. Speak or grasp of English language. physical form consists solely of the extravehicular mobility unit spacesuit. Entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, although this seems to agitate the outline. Something shaped outlines existing within the suit. What shaped? What shaped? You know what that reminds me of? Is it like a click hole thing? Where it's like being on the space station, you know, it really puts your life in perspective when you see Ramirez knocking on the door to be let in, but the other Ramirez, it says he's inside and tells you not to look the other Ramirez in. It's like, really makes you feel small, but whatever. Like, I love that image. Where the hell is a battery that isn't currently covered in darkness? Not that one. What did that do? I have no idea what this button does. Oh, rotates the source of light. It's like a crane game. Oh wow, the skill shot. Okay. Being out of the light, no good. Okay. Well, I know what that thing is. Controlling the light source up here. Not already. Well, I can use this to... Where's this going? Where's the cube? Last one. here, maybe? So it wasn't another cube.
There. One less place for him to hide.
Gerbil took the top head? Let's we get the voice on the cell. Oh, the Fomoro thing. Yeah, I wanted to talk to that. Because presumably it's just in there hanging out. And I guess I need not presume any longer. Are you in there? Cell? Okay, maybe not. This, I don't know. I want to talk to the spaceman. Is he in jail here? Oh, here's the whole.
Yes, hello. Yes, me? Worry who? C to C.
Hello?
Hello. Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Ah, casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed for that. Lady going and loosing back for eye?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head. The head for tails. For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay.
Reading
Okay,
head.
take it easy. I'll take a look.
Find what the prisoner
Maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
Alright. Let's take a look in the labs. I'm picking stuff up instead of.
This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
Look at that toy. Like a little Nessie. Give it a TV. A broken one.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right. Let's try something else.
Basketball. Cheese.
Maybe it'll like this.
Out of cheese.
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
4 letters.
Let's keep trying.
Helmet? Like an astronaut helmet, maybe? But that would just literally be a head, which seems too easy. Not literally be a head, but very close. What about that toy? A toy ballad?
Maybe this will do the trick?
Rusa, you ping pong. A head.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
A ball is 4 letters. That's all I got.
This might do it. Maybe.
Lady, you are school and dirt for Lusa.
Keep that up and I won't help you anymore.
School and dirt for Lucen. Rude. I want to look at the lander in case it's something. in the labs left. The whiskey or whatever. And before I just have
See
to
if this will do it.
bring him everything and then
I'm ready to be done with this.
find out what he needs.
Hurry, clocks, lady. The head. Head. No snacks. Head is top up all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
If it is an astronaut helmet, then I was right, and I just didn't have the answer available to me. And I'm counting that as a win. Underhill. Dr. Via Underhill. Lock the Bureau. An ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling. Ooh. No compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer her an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Oh, right, Underhill was the one in the mold thing. Right. For a second I thought maybe it was like a Alan Wake. There's the head. Yeah, it was a helmet. I had the right idea. Couldn't have known. Maybe if you went straight here, you would have been able to do it, but... This is after Trench gets corrupted by the hiss. That diploma is vibrating. You want this to be true. You want this to be true. The words. Holding a decent ginger, specimen investigations. You are a worm. That's weird. No one wants to be called a worm. What's this? Oh, Langston's freestyle.
A helmet. For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant? I guess there's only one way to find out.
In retrospect, he was being quite straightforward. We want to go this way. No. elevator. I wonder how long this expansion is. I mean, it's gonna be however long it takes to clear this map, so maybe not entirely this stream, but maybe next stream. You know, plus maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Done the map.
Ahead! River Chicken Station! Oh, far tastier. Press any button?
Should I?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes! Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. Teddy's long around. But holdout's unhappiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
Yeah.
At least we helped this guy.
Thin space.
Best we leave it locked up, though. We have no idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
Just get thin space? Is that a weapon mod? Projectile speed 500% per charge? What? Like instant, huh? Interesting. Kind of weird how opening the minimap likes stuff. What is it doing? Why is it loading everything so like that? Pretty sure I have this on my M2 drive. Shield kills, reload, efficiency. Like, that's just too many steps to make things happen.
Alright, Ahti. Was this what you had in mind?
Kind of like picking up all these quests early so that you can just do them as you go now. I guess it also kind of just means that whatever, but... Oh. Huh? Oh yeah, that's just like the path back from here. That's cool. Forgot that this was like one section of dock that I had to go to. Where was the shine light on the plants? Oh, I know where one was. Well, I did. Although none of these quests strike me as like super worth going out of your way for. I don't know. Like, oh, more ability points. Yeah, whatever. That's nice. That's nice, sweaty. Bright Falls AWE, obviously that's gotta be last. So we go to Eagle. Wait, how can you even dodge it? It's like instant. Shouldn't it just land on you? And blow you up? Right up here. Oh, where's the rest of that chain letter? It's down here somewhere. Grab and load. Should be down that way. Yeah.
This is Director Faden. Send a ranger to my position.
Send a sacrifice.
Yes, sir, in for it now.
Sure. Should I? Not because of you. But I believe you'll do it. Maybe I can capture that thing and then... Oh boy. Then you can heal my ranger friend. He's even still alive.
Push up.
Yeah, he's got the heal. He's on my side. We did it, buddy. Vigorous dodge efficiency. I mean, launch speed on launch... I guess launch speed is actually pretty good. Because that means that it hits the flying guys without them dodging it more. As long as you've recently killed something with launch, which, you know, pretty much always doing, because launch is good. control for the bridge. Should be somewhere, right? Hello? Do I even need to move the bridge? The other thing, I guess. The answer is not necessarily. I'm struggling to see what is important in this room at all. Ah, the yellow paint. And also it's lighter up here. And also there's a window. Got it. Oh, there's a light. Can't even see what that is. Brain missing? I know you took a part of my brain when you put me through that metal detector. I want my memories back, and you can be sure the next time I visit the Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, I'll come and find you and make you fix what you broke. I don't think I will be signing this with my real name, like I said. I'm not stupid. Walter Bishop, missing pieces of his brain. Ah, okay, there's another darkness thing in here. Hopefully it's all in this, like, section. I suspected it. I wonder if this is all just a reason to incentivize you to keep light in this dark corridor instead of just fumbling your way through it, which is what I would probably do. Yeah, chain letter.
And that's 3. That should take care of any bad karma or whatever. But how did that first letter get in here? I wonder if I could track it to the source.
Protection, whatever.
No AC, no mold spore circulation. But it might get a bit stuffy in here.
Hey, page 2. The nerd-like scientist. You have 2 men in another dimension. 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am sitting in the Texas sun. Just running out of so many things. Chaining melee hits is kind of, I don't know, the melee range just doesn't feel good enough for me to like want to invest in any sort of melee setup at all. I just want to throw things. It's good. Obviously.
Christ. Did the Hartman thing do all this?
Oh. How long does dried blood stay around if nothing is there to do anything to it? I need to like, yeah, I need to figure out what these fires need. Well, that seems like one. Maybe. This yellow one. There we go.
Reminder. The law of three also applies to all faucets within the oldest house. Be mindful and don't cause any aquatic misconduct. Thank you for your
Been
attention.
using the faucets wrong. People with OCD would have a hell of a time with the law of three. Or they'd be really easy for them. I mean, one or the other, I guess. Guess it depends how many times you feel the need to do it. Oh yeah, I should go back to the ship that operates. Oh, it is the loading deck. I might stop here. I don't know, because I don't know if I want to like that or just finish it.
I guess I should just follow the tube.
Series of tubes. For real.
So you're the one sending out spam mail. And that takes care of that. No more
Weapon mod
superstitious
spam mail. Not all the quests were giving unique mods. That feels like something specific to that. I guess because they would be too strong if they were giving you unique mods earlier, maybe. Weapon damage after kills. We're just putting that on grip like right away, you know it. Oh, it's exclusive to spam. Okay, well, fine. The ammo refund as well. And a way to fire, maybe? Yeah. See if I have those areas to go through. Maybe it would be a decent idea to find out how long this. Maybe I'll be done soon. Like, I'm looking at the map and there's actually not that much space. I'm actually not even streaming tomorrow, so.
Lots of dark corners to hide
I guess there might be one side quest.
Okay, let's get the lights on and clear him out.
I'm stuck. Oh, there's a train that killed people. Is there another button here? Yeah. This thing does work pretty well on the spin. Personal mod, impact, melee boost. Like, what am I equipping these mods for? Melee damage after melee kills, yeah. I just have to sit here for a sec and wait for this to do its thing. Oh, there's a button here.
Where's it running off to now?
The quest in this room too. Yeah. Sounds like a sound or something, doesn't it? So, maybe it's another music video. Ooh.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Oh my god, fire! Fire! Everyone, stay in your seat! In your seat! Nothing to stir! Sit down! Everyone, hold on!
I have to play these in the right order. My guess.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield.
Good evening,
Tickets,
all you
please.
fine-looking
Tickets.
folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears. As we
So
wait for
this
that delicious dinner to roll
conductor, music, food, that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Next stops, Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. That's Alton, Carlinville, and Springfield. Tickets, please. Tickets.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Dinner.
Oh my god, fire! Fire!
Fire.
Stay in your seat! In your seat! Nothing to stir! Sit down! Everyone, hold on!
No? Oh, yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a ticket?
You had a pretty dark ride, huh? But I hope you're done replaying it now.
Or traumatized train car. Can be avoided by simply not entering it. Adjacent reality related to a trauma or memory belonging to something and not the physical item's own history. Possibilities include the outside interference, possibly responsible for the item's altered state, or trauma imprinting via shared memory states. So it's just a haunted train. I love that. That was a cool one. I wonder if this blessed cult thing is in Alan Wake 2, or like, is it fodder for another Control, or like what the deal there? Feels really pointless to get rid of. Anything that's level 3, I don't want it. I don't want it. Projectile spread minus 100. Shot it. Is it just like firing slugs? At that point. Does seem pretty narrow. Eagle Limited supplement. Yep, it was the criminal group, paracriminal group. Led to an arrest in conjunction with the AWE case. Suspect confessed to his involvement and provided information on other members. This section seemed shorter than the other one, but... alright. Yeah, I don't know. The like side quests, I guess I might get some cool weapon mod out of them, but I don't really care enough about the weapon mods to like bother. The ones I have gotten are cool, but all the other side quests are like the clean up this and whatever. It's like, oh, I don't need to. I'm good. Is one of those plants in here? If there is one in this room, I'll do it quickly. This is a game I could 100%, but I definitely wouldn't do that on stream. Beyond, like, the amount that I've done. And I don't even know if I would. It would be fine to find the notes and stuff. Does Epic Game Store have achievements? Well. No. Everyone knows you gotta have Chivos. It looks like a pretty tight spread even from range. I was talking to someone at the concert the other day and they said there's a big dead zone of like concerts coming up. I realize it's probably because of like festivals and stuff. I gotta go to a festival one day. The big ones in like Germany. It might be too late for me to go this year. Although I don't know if like the lineup is the most exciting film for me. Oh, I'm still missing sections from Eagle Limited. There's also one that's happening in like Wisconsin, I think. Mad with Power. It's like a smaller one, but Fellowship is gonna be there. That's pretty hype. Fellowship is pretty sick. They only have like one album, but damn, what an album. Very good. I don't know, I just thought I went through those areas. What am I actually supposed to do right now? To see Hartman. Just not quite to the Bright Falls thing yet. Oh, it shows you how long the buff is. I kind of like the spin one better. From Eagle Limited. I like wasted 5 minutes. You know I hate to do that as a professional speedrunner. Everybody can't just press the button on the map. You have to go through this list on the side and then find out which one is highlighting which thing. That could be better. Do this as long as I'm here. I guess the other one would be near another source of light, huh? I put that one there, maybe. Oh, there it is.
Done. That should make him happy.
You're welcome.
I had it. Yeah, working around. Agent Estevez. That's when they captured Hartman. Contained in a black box cell. And got out somehow. Oop. Oh, that works. It's like this DLC came out after people started putting yellow stuff. But the base game came out before that. It's like a little timestamp. Like, they've got yellow paint ledges. But like, I don't think the base game had much of that. I'm surprised I don't have any more than like one ability point to use. Oh, can I, It feels like you don't get enough to really... I guess you can max upgrade Surge by the end of the thing. Do you even have any Surge exclusive ones? Not anything except Blast Radius. From whom? Bloody screen, so real. this way because he is on that side. And it almost killed me anyway.
Now, where's the switch?
Gee, I wonder. My screen is full of blood. Anything to do in here? Kind of seems like there's not really anything going on in this room other than that. Gotta go deal with Hartman. Wait, what about... I'll go this way. Yeah, the box. Oh, it opens too. Well, isn't that nice? I think that material will allow me to upgrade the thing again. I don't need to do this, I can just go to a control room. No, I needed one more. Need to take the elevator. We're just about done, probably. There's been less Alan Wake. I wanted more Alan Wake narration. That's fine. I have an actual Alan Wake game to play after this, so. This game gets to being its own thing that is connected to Alan Wake. Best for both
Director,
things.
ma'am,
Yes.
great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was
convenient.
so ugly. Like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects. Ugh.
From 1982 specifically, perhaps?
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just go after Hartman. Oh, so disgusting.
I like that he says, I can't hear you right after she finally says something.
I've written, rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages.
I wrote them like go through a layer of
cut through the reality, tear it apart,
vision.
and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
There's like 2 layers. Anyway. More Alan Wake.
I've written.
Just what I want.
Written. Deconstructed, reconstructed. Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present, be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
I feel like I should keep Surge equipped because it's like the new thing, but I don't know why they couldn't just give Surge to you for owning the DLC and the rest of the game. It doesn't seem like it would be broken or anything.
Let's go take care of it.
Like, come to me. No.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I've provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor.
Keep forgetting you can touch
We have
this.
a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this. I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years.
I wonder if there's a Cauldron Lake in Canada somewhere.
You're making a mistake.
I mean, there's like
You have to listen to me.
only a couple
You have to
thousand
listen.
lakes or whatever. Surely.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
He's had a rough time. Be generous. Turn on lights and clear the sky. The other doors can open. Ring the bell. know what this DLC has lacked is videos of Darling talking about stuff. Which makes sense, but still.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence.
This is like louder than the actual hotline call when you actually play it.
The story needed many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
It's happening again. It is happening again.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened here.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
I don't know if I should be sending
Are in for it now.
backup right now. This guy is like so doomed. Got into the oldest house. Recurring nightly visitations from a missing ex-husband. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. They're coming at her with violent intent. It's Mr. Scotch, Mr. Scotch. Attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in irrelevant hallways, but light bulb breaking every night. Nice shot. Alright. Hope you can make it to the next light source, Agent. Hope I can make it to the next light source. Okay. Bright Falls Summary. Okay, well, sure. Deerfest. Thunderstorm. Oh, this is before 1976. Good in direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado arose from Cauldron Lake. Flash flooding. Frank Baker, formerly a Bureau agent, managed to guide the crowd to safety. Festival was cancelled a day early. Dubious AWE status. Can I snipe it again? No, I cannot. Oh, why did I do that? Now I have no energy. I've created a blunder. Do you not get... Okay, I'm gonna go here. To be in the light just to get your energy back. I guess the Hartman does not care about this agent, which is good for him. Dying pretty quick. Oh shoot, he turned the lights on. Let's shoot him.
Push up.
Oh shoot, I need to go get my energy back. This is the bravest agent alive, dude. Hello? No. Fucking unreal. Okay, it didn't grab the right thing.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch.
Happening
the date's
again.
all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown.
Oh, that's
kind of
sick.
Incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Kind of wish I had played this game more recently to when it came out, but whatever. Any cool credit song coming my way?
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return.
It's happening again. A return.
You have been warned.
Twin Peaks? That was after Twin Peaks: The Return, right? It's happening again. Why is there an enemy here? What the fuck? I've just finished the shit. You can't just spawn more guys. We're cooked. Do I have like a... No, this is no more mission. It's just like, oh yeah. Back to the regular game. Where's my cool Alan Wake specific...
This must be where they studied Hartman.
Credit song.
Kind of looks like films. I
Oh,
wonder
it's
if
a
they
lodge.
treated him as badly.
Just we'll look around first though. I mean, doesn't look like there's much. Maybe over there. Now that it's open now, and it wasn't before. And it seems like it. Go collect weapon mods I won't need anymore. Alan wrote his own rescue using the Bureau of Control. Or maybe invented the Bureau of Control. That was a map of Great Falls. I guess I should see if Emily has anything to say. Or Langston, maybe? As long as I'm here. Done.
An astral spike end up in the archives? My poor records are gonna get torn to shreds.
Sir, I am required to inform you that all records are property of the Bureau.
You have to be
not of
so
any
close to
one
someone to hear the
individual.
subtitles, even if they're like the same room
that the
conversation.
astral spike's origins may be a confidential matter and should not be inquired upon by low-clearance personnel.
Would you two stop doing whatever it is you're doing? And I'm not low clearance. Hello, ma'am. I heard about your little tussle over in Nostalgia. So, good house cleaning and things will get back to normal, right? Right? I mean, our normal, anyway.
I think I already listened to this.
Can I get a situation report for...
Okay, Lord knows how many altered staff. I mean, ish.
Yeah. I do like that you can advance through the things. If I really needed to. Yeah, well, I'll see if Emily has anything to say, and then I guess I'll be done with Control. I do wish this like expansion had like a credit sequence or something, you know, Alan Wake, well, even this game. They always had like the nice credit sequences. I feel like it would have put a nice cap on this. Where's my Old Gods of Asgard song? I mean, I already had Taking Control or whatever, I guess. Yeah, these are all old too. I wonder if there's anything left to do in this game that isn't just like
Please, Emily.
sheer completionism. I think I'm good. I don't even know if there's any more outfits that I don't have. Kind of wish there were. Should be scars on that? No, it's just like wisps of hair. The director's suit is cool and all, but her hair is pretty cool too. Oh, I didn't mean to put on this one. I don't even know why you'd wear that. Control was a pretty cool game. I feel like they could all. It's definitely way better gameplay wise than Alan Wake, because Alan Wake was like point your flashlight at a guy and then shoot him. But I feel like they could always use just a little bit more sauce, at least on anything that isn't Max Payne, maybe. Max Payne is a very basic formula too, but it works because it's Max Payne, I guess. I think Alan Wake 2. It sounds like it kind of has more engaging gameplay, but honestly, I don't know. Yeah. I'll play it soon. Hopefully. I'll try to play it within a reasonable time frame, but I have a couple other things to play. I'm not going to go right into Alan Wake 2 after this, I don't think. Actually, what do I have to play? I kind of want to go back to Tears of the Kingdom for a bit, because it's like a year old now. Go get all the shrines that I didn't get. Might be a thing for a weekend or whatever. Could always do more N64 Mania catch-up, of course. Might even be a good idea to do like Miss Pac-Man maybe, because everyone else has already caught up on that one, and I didn't. Anyway, I am done for tonight. I'll be back later this week, but I don't even know what game I'll be playing anymore.